Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Play action. He's looking to throw. And it's caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Washington. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this off.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So TCU's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Tried to bounce him and couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. Going backwards on this series, second down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swarmed to the pass rush.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, a still play deep.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? To throw, it's Washington. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. They try to sneak it for the first. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Field it at the 25. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A short completion of the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Washington. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback keeps the football. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense, the takeaway. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off to the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hamilton. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's a direct snap. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He gets loose. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Jet sweep call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Caught by the receiver. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the option, it's Washington. And the defense snuffs out that play. Probably should have just handed it off. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The back's got him on the pitch. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the option play here. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Big pass. The catch is made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It'll be a no-full first down, brought down at the 43. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Comes up with the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 45. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
I can't believe the defense kept him out of the end zone. Once this quarterback gets out in the open field, he's basically like a running back. He has that kind of skill set. I thought he was going to take it to the house.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first-and-goal situation. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Catch made over the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback still with the football. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Tough to shove with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll run the option. They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. And he stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the option play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away.
Well, those zone windows can close very quickly on those short routes. Here the quarterback tries to hit him on the slant, but the defender does a good job of getting a hand on the ball.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they come roaring back now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Quarterback operating an empty set. QB keeper all the way. He's brought down out at the 46. Again, he makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, TCU. Still no answer from this offense. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Back to pass. It's Washington. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Close to the tight end. It's incomplete. Broken up nicely. Now, there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back into the throw for the first down. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Washington. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the pass is complete to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Back to throw. It's Thomas. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. That game moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Man, that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember last time, we were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
All right, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The TCU offense is back out on the field. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's an option look. He's got room to run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Thomas. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the option play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
They'll try to run this one in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Look, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Washington. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's complete on the crossing route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. We'll try to run it with the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Leaning on the run game here late. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run the option. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Washington. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Here's a target, and it's complete.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.